Hey everybody, Aunt Vicki here. This is my Christmas video that I'm going to be putting out. So stay tuned. I have a little update for you guys. So, Merry Christmas. I hope it is extremely merry and extremely blessed. You know, it's the season for family. It's the season for celebration and but most of all, to remember the real reason for the season, which is the birth of Jesus Christ. I just wanted to come on here. This is not going to be a very long video, but I got to go. Christmas Eve is our traditional meeting time for Christmas at my mother and dad's house. And all of us get to meet together and, just celebrate and enjoy each other's company and have a good time. There's two that is no longer with us now that, in the past was a big part of our celebrations. And one of them was my brother-in-law, Norman, who was married to my sister. He's been gone for 10 years. He passed away 10 years ago in August. And a lot of the times he would go, Anita would come to Mom's on Christmas Eve, and he would go to his parents on Christmas Eve. And we never would open gifts until he got there, and he was always the last one to get there. And all the kids were impatiently waiting for Norman to come so they could open presents. Sometimes I wondered if it wasn't a little bit intentional because he likes to aggravate. He really likes to aggravate. And we really miss Norman so very much. And then there's Nikki, my niece. She passed away, it'll be 4 years ago, January the 3rd. And that year that she passed away, we didn't get to meet on Christmas Eve because we had a blizzard that year, and we had put it off until January the 3rd to meet and have Christmas. And when we got home, we got news that she had passed away. So, that's a little bit sad, and it's been 4 years since she's been gone, and we still miss them. They were a big part of our Christmas. But with that being said, we all got to meet together today, and my Emily, my beautiful chaos, or our beautiful chaos, I can't remember which it is. Well, Emily, the one who has the new video, YouTube channel, she didn't get to be there because of, they're sick, and because of my dad with his new diagnosis, we're trying to keep him from getting sick because he's going to have to start, his resistance is kind of low right now after his surgery and all this. But we had a really good time. There was a house full. We had a taco bar. We all made the fixings for tacos, and I know it may be a little bit out of the norm, but we try to have we've had taco bars, we've had baked potato bars, chili bars, just different kinds of things that we have done, and just mix it up a little bit. And today was a little bit extra special, even though we didn't have some family members there. It was extremely extra special because, with what we went through last week, we're forever reminded of how precious and how fragile time is. And you never know, what the future holds. And you need to hold your loved ones near and dear to you, and hold them close, because you never know. But I did get a video. I did talk to my dad and asked him how he's doing, and I'm going to share it with you. Hey, Dad.
It's got a lot of cussing in it.
Right here, people have been asking about you, how you doing. Tell them how you're doing.
I'm doing fine.
Ornery as ever, but isn't he pretty?
You ever watch Fargo?
Isn't he precious? He's 84 years old, and he's had it pretty rough. He gets really tired. I think he went to bed actually 2 or 3 times tonight, and had to get some rest because he's still pretty weak from his surgery. And I just wanted to give you all an update because I know so many have asked for it and have wanted to have updates. But he says he's doing pretty good. He doesn't hurt any, and the bleeding has about stopped. He goes the 30th as a post-op, and they're going to check him out and see what's going on. And then he's going to be having a PET scan probably, and to see how involved it is. And there has been mention of chemo. There's been mention of radiation. And, you know, if needed, a big surgery, which I think we know what that means. But he's doing pretty good. He's still dad, and, you know, mom, she's, we tried to take, she was so worried today. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't get to do more. Mom, we're just glad we got to be with you. And that's what Christmas is for, and that's what we want, is we want to be able to spend Christmas with you all. Mom and Dad, as I have said before, have been together for 63 years. They've been married for 63 years. Mom's 82, Dad's 84. And, you know, they've raised 5 kids. And now they're raising my 15-year-old. He's my great nephew. He was my niece's son. And they've been raising him for the past couple of years, and he's very attached to them and loves them, and they love him. And so they're still doing pretty good, you know, raising Tyler. And like I said, raised 5 kids, and they have, let me list off the number of people that is in my family. I know this video is a little bit different, but I'm just trying to give you some background on my family. So there's Dad, Mom, there's my brother Tim, there's my brother Dolores that we call Sis. She's married to Keith. And there was Nikki, Brooke, Emily, and then there's Bailey, Maddie, and Jackson. And then there's Tyler. Brooke is married to Dusty, as you all know, and they have Ryder, Braden, and Kylan. Emily's married to Jake, and they have Riley, Hattie, and Kenley. So that's those. And, you know, there's the boyfriends that are in the mix. And then there's me. I'm the middle. And married to Chris, and I have Caitlin and Dalton. And then there is Anita. And Nita was married to Norman. Norman was one I was talking about who passed away 10 years ago. And she's got a nice man in her life. And they've been together for a while. His name is Dan. And he's got a Malcolm, which is his grandson. And we think of him as our nephew. He's so sweet. And then there's Kim. Kim's the baby. And Kim is married to Joe. And she has 4 boys. And she has Austin, Cameron, Joshua, and Caleb. And Caleb's the one I've talked about in the past that has health issues, and he seems to be doing pretty good right now too. So all of us except for Emily's crew, they've been sick. They weren't there. And I think that was it. I think Emily's crew was the only ones that weren't there. That could, you know, that are still here. And it was a house full. As you can imagine, 30 people in that house with the girlfriends and boyfriends and grandkids and kids and all this. And we had a great, wonderful time. You know, we sat around and we ate and we talked and we just spent a good time with each other, and we opened gifts. And time's precious, you know. It's ever mindful now of how precious time is. You know, when you get faced with a diagnosis like my dad was faced with, and he, like I said, he's doing fine, but we still don't know the prognosis, and we don't know the course of treatment because he's not met with oncology yet for them to see what they want to do. But he says he's going to be fine. We were in the hospital the other night while he was there, And I was standing at the foot of his bed, and he was staring, like he was thinking of something. And I was standing at the foot of his bed, and I was just looking at him, just, thinking about things. And he caught me looking at him, and he looked at me, and he smiled, and he said, "I'm going to be okay." And I said in a broken voice, I said, "I know, Dad, I know." He's got good hopes, and that's what's going to help him to get through this. And Mom gets a little worried sometimes. You can't help but get worried. Even you can have faith, exorbitant amount of faith, but we're human, and sometimes worry. I know we're not supposed to worry, but as humans, it does sneak in, and we do worry sometimes, and you wonder, you don't want to see them sick. You don't want to have to see them go through things. And I think he may be anemic right now, where he has lost quite a bit of blood. I think he may be anemic, and I think he's just a little bit weak. But he's, like I said, he seems to be doing fine, and that's my dad. My mom won't let me video her. And I told her tonight, I said, "Mom, I need you to do me a favor." I said, "Will you do me a favor?" She said, "Well, yeah." Then she said, "If I can." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I know where this is going." And I said, "Mom, do you mind sometime if I just bring my phone over here, my camera, and video you and Dad talking about things?" She said, "What do I have to say?" I said, "Well, just about your childhood, about your Christmases and things that you did, some tales that you all had." I said, "I promise you, if you don't want me to post it," I said, "I won't post it." I said, "I just want to have them. I just want to be able to look back on these videos and see you and Dad, and have that with me as a constant, that I can always look back on." She never committed to anything, which is Mom. Mom don't like to be on camera, so she never committed to doing anything. So that's just the way she is. But I'm trying to get them both on camera to video and let you see what wonderful, wonderful parents that we have been blessed with. They broke the mold when I know everybody thinks that about their parents, but in my eyes, they're perfect. I know they're not perfect people, but they're as close to perfect as you can be. And they're some of my best friends. Your mom and your dad are your first loves. And they will always be the biggest, they're a big, big part of your life. And I hold them so near and dear, as do the rest of my family. I hold all of them near and dear. And I know this seems like a gloom and doom Christmas, but I just wanted to I just wanted to come on here and give you all an update on him and let you know he seems to be doing okay right now. We don't know anymore, and probably won't until next week. He goes a week from this Thursday. It's the 30th. And hopefully we'll know a little bit more then, and I can update you. And I promise I'll try to keep you all updated, because so many people have told me, "Please update us on your dad, praying for your precious dad." And my mom, mom's having it rough as well. And I so appreciate all your kind words and your kind wishes and your prayers and your thoughts. It truly, truly means so much to me. And I know those of you who have elderly parents know what I'm talking about. Every moment is precious with them. Well, it is regardless of your age or their age. But I think as we get older, we learn more and more how precious they are. And they mean the world to me. They really do. So I just wanted to come on here and say thank you so much. And I will keep trying to update you. But I just wanted to end this by saying, I truly, truly hope that you all have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. And I hope it is blessed. I hope it is filled with love, with kindness, with family, with friends. But, the real meaning of Christmas. So, I'm going to end this video here. Feel free to, reach out. Comment down below. And don't forget, to like, to subscribe, to hit that notification button, and to share my video. And until next time, which will be after Christmas, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Bye.